Hi, I'm Jeff Ludy, the window expert. I'm here with Brian Lazarowicz from Western Window Systems. Thank you so much for having me here.
Thank you for the
This is
opportunity.
an interesting product. I wanted to snag you. I wanted
Yep.
to show our viewers about this because this is super cool.
Thank you.
This looks like just a window, doesn't it? But it's a very special window. What do you call this?
We call this our 7665 pass-through awning window.
Pass-through awning. And
Yep.
I just do this, right?
Yep.
Get out of the way. Don't hit myself in the chin. Dude, that is awesome.
Isn't it?
What a great demand for this.
There's a huge demand. So we already operate in kind of that pass-through window, atmosphere. We do bifold windows. We do
Right.
multi-slide windows, which are typically put on top of a bar top. We'll separate the inside from the outside. So a kitchen, any kind of outdoor seating area, even in commercial applications, these are used a lot. But we wanted to have a simpler way to do it, a little more, cost-effective, easier to install. And we have a couple of different options with this system too, where you can do it with a sill if
Okay.
you're looking for, extreme weather performance, air and water infiltration protection. But we can also do it without a sill. So if you have a bar top that you want to continue from inside to outside, you can do away with the sill. There's an option for that.
So
We'll
I'm
resize
looking at
it.
this. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking to myself, this is really a door on its side. I mean, you guys have,
So that's the interesting
obviously
part.
it's not, I know that, but look, you've got great locks on this. You've got great mechanism. The weather stripping on this is incredible. This
It
is
is.
this is a weather resistant, weather tight unit, like a real door.
It is. Well, actually a window. So it's more along the lines of window profiles that
Okay.
we've used.
Okay.
And the main feature there is we wanted to conceal the struts. So when you're on the interior and this window is closed,
Oh,
I'm sorry.
right.
Did I
You don't
get
see that anymore?
You can't see that from the interior.
Okay. We'll get a shot of that from the inside so you can see it. So it looks like a window from the inside, like any
Yes.
other window.
Correct.
But when I'm ready to operate it, it comes outside.
Exactly.
Then I see the struts.
Yep. And
Okay.
you can actually mull it to any of our other window systems as
What
well.
does that mean by mole, in case I'm not a
So
window guy?
it's a very modular kind of system. So if you want to marry this up to a window wall,
Okay, so if I
or
want to put a
sliding
window
glass door,
right next to it,
exactly.
okay. Or a
Or if
window
you want to
above it.
you can do multiples of these in one bank. So if you wanted to go, we'll build these up to 8 feet wide.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yep.
That is really cool looking. So you were talking about the other threshold. You're saying you have one where I could just have my countertop go all the way across it?
Correct.
Would it? Does it have a weather gasket or something?
There's
or?
actually a sweep attached to the bottom.
sweep?
So
Okay.
on the profile itself, we've got channels that on an awning window, we leave those channels open because that's where the water would weep out
Right.
on the sill.
Okay.
But we actually can lace in or insert a sweep, and that sweep will, stop any. I
Like
would
at
call
least
it
the little
residual
stuff,
water.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not for an extreme atmosphere.
Do you
want an
recommend
overhang.
at least 6 or 8 feet covering if you're going to be
Typically, yeah.
window conditions
Yeah.
or wind conditions, rain conditions? Okay. Another thought about this. Tell me about energy efficiency because that is important. And I think I see you have a strut on this, right?
We do, yeah. So this is a thermally broken system.
Okay.
It's actually got an insul-bar strut separating the interior from the exterior. Very good U factors in the range of 3.8. And then we can do some really cool stuff with, some of the interesting glass types that are coming out from PGTI are thin triples. We'll incorporate that into this system eventually.
So you get better U factors. Okay.
So yeah, great product for thermal efficiency. If you use the sill, again, it's great for weather, so air, water, structural, everything's kind of covered in this system.
What could go wrong? What's my maintenance? Do these things? Is there a period of time? I had a 1982 Chevy Chevette that had struts, and after a couple of years,
I would say strut technology has come, gas pneumatic technology has come very far since 1982.
Okay, thank you.
So we've actually cycled this window 7,000 times, so 7,000 open and closed
Really?
cycles, and virtually no sag, no failure, and that's kind of how we're putting it out in the market with 7,000 cycle count.
And this is actually a live product, right? You guys just went live with this?
Yep, went live with it yesterday. We've actually pre-sold it before we went live, so yeah, people have been actually really kind of knocking on our doors saying, hey, when can we have something like this?
Well, if you want to see one, if you live in Houston, you want to see one in person, come by our showroom. We actually have a unit on order ourselves, so we'll have that. Probably by the time this video is up and running, you could come look at it. If you do live in the Houston area, I'd love to help you with your project. If you don't, check out my website, thewindowexperts.com. I'll have a great list there of wonderful window companies all over the country, some that also sell this product, and that'd be a great place for you to learn more. Thanks, Brian, for being here.
Thanks, Jeff.
Thanks for your time. All right. Have a good day.